Hey guys, Regina Floyd of Freedom to Live Life Well, coming to you from fabulous Las Vegas. And today I want to talk to you about thoughts. And, kind of how our thoughts become things. And maybe the things in our life are a result of our thoughts. And today I had an opportunity to participate in a hangout, a mastermind hangout, with a group of people that are conscious creators in the entrepreneurial mindset, and about creating our lives and creating our businesses and creating and defining our reason for being here, what we're doing. And during this mastermind, the concept was introduced that there are no mountains, meaning the things that we perceive or we see as obstacles or things that are in our way don't actually exist. They really don't exist. It is merely what we have thought of as an obstacle. And I took some notes. I'm just going to refer to my note. For example, that big thing that we think we're up against is really not real. And for example, if you didn't think there was something, if I didn't think that there was something between me and what I want to get, then I would have already gotten what I'm after, right? If I didn't perceive something in the way, and I might not openly admit that. I might not say, oh yeah, I know exactly what's in the way of me getting what I want. But really, if there was nothing, if I had no perceived or thought of any obstacles or mountains in this case in my way to achieving what I want, then I'd already have what I want, right? And this has been kind of something that has been increasing in my awareness over the last couple weeks. And at the most recent event for my company last weekend in Miami, I really became clear on the limitations in my life, or perceived limitations, or maybe the perceived challenges or struggles or time or obstacles, whatever you want to call it, of why I'm not where I want to be, has been because I perceive something in the way. And getting clear on what that was huge for me. And honestly, coming to terms with the fact that the mountain, so to speak, was my own belief in myself, my own perceived deservability, I guess, or my own perceived qualifications. And when I came to understand that, or honestly just tell myself, look, if that person can make $20,000 a month, then I can make $20,000 a month. And it wasn't just saying it, it was believing it. I mean, because, no offense to anyone else that I may have had in mind, but if that person can make $20,000 a month, it's possible, and nothing is in my way except what I perceive to be a challenge. And that's huge. That's huge in what I'm doing. And, I imagine, I ask you this, have you ever had a perceived obstacle or perceived challenge or something that you thought in your mind was going to be an issue, and then as the circumstance or the situation or whatever it was came to be, it turned out it was nothing? And I'll use kind of a recent personal example in my own life. I'm a single female, and I've been meeting new people and just getting out there more to meet and hopefully find someone special in my life. And I had recently met someone that upon meeting online and talking to him on the telephone and just hearing about some of him from his own perspective, really thought that I wasn't going to be good enough for this guy. I thought, wow, this guy is going to be drop dead gorgeous from what he's telling me and what I know of him, and that I am not going to be a type of woman that could actually compete with that, or that he'd even be interested in. Maybe I'm just not pretty enough or fit enough or whatever. I don't even know now what crazy ideas I had. But interestingly enough, I decided to, because I've been increasing my awareness on this thing, that the mountains are here. Any perceived challenge or obstacle is here. And I thought, you know what? I got good with me. I got good with who I am. And I realized that, I'm a beautiful, strong, independent, smart, funny woman, and that I didn't have to be worried I couldn't compete with someone else, or, that I wasn't good enough for someone else. Because the reality is, there's someone for everyone, and if he's not it, that's okay, next. So, what the awareness was is when I actually met this guy, it turned out to be a really nice guy, great looking guy, but I was comfortable. I had realized there is no mountain. That mountain that I thought was there did not exist. There's no mountain. So when I went and met him, the mountain was gone, and I was comfortable in what it was and just allowing what is. So, if there's things in your life, maybe business or personal, like I just explained, there are no mountains. What would happen if we actually just let ourselves experience what it is we want in our life? Like, I went to meet this guy and just experienced connecting with another human being with no expectations or anything. Just, it was what it was, it is what it is, and just let it flow. And it turned out to be a great time. So in our lives, if we just choose to experience and allow ourselves to experience it without placing any mountains in our path, because they don't exist, wow. Can you imagine what you could accomplish? Could you imagine what you could get done? Could you imagine being the person that you want to be, or being where you want to be, or having what you want to have? So I encourage you to consider what I've shared here, that thoughts really do become things, and the things in your life are because of your thoughts. And if you can manage that, and if you can really understand that there are no mountains, it's all what you are thinking and the thoughts you are choosing, then you can really change your future. So I hope that that's provided some value. Hopefully it didn't get too weird and too deep on you. Just wanted to share. It was something that really was on my mind today as different things, synchronicities during the day kind of came together. I thought I'd share it with you. So hope that provided some value. I will talk to you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe to my videos so you can keep up with the things that I'm talking about. And check any links in the description. You can visit my blog at reginafloyd.com, and I will talk to you on the next one. Make it a fabulous night. You deserve it. Take care now.